Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. Today's starter for Colorado, Paul Skeens. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
And we're underway in Denver. That one inside, look out. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Of course, one of the best players in the game today, Munetaka Murakami.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in now, takes ball one off the plate. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1. Just settling in here at Coors Field. So now 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. 2 up, 2 down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh, the next Pirate to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez was unreal in his last game, driving in a whole bunch of runs.
When a hitter's producing like he did in that last game, Boo, the other team just has to shrug and tip their caps, maybe just walk them. What a treat to watch him work at the plate.
Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. You're watching Pirates baseball. Back here in Denver. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jacob Misiorowski. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Jake McCarthy leading things off and takes a strike. Foul ball there. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jake McCarthy. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Just too many pitches in the heart of the zone. He's not commanding his pitches and working the edges up and down, in and out, and he's getting hit hard.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the rookie first baseman.
He's done a great job making contact recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
That's a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on the move. This one in the air, right field. Trout on his horse. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. Safe. And they take the lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is down low.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Buxton coming in on it, and that's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up here in Denver. Rockies lead it 1. Back here at Coors Field. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal, Singy.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
If you replaced him, you'd need 3 players, a lucky rabbit's foot, and a small miracle.
And even then, you're probably still trailing in the 7th.
Fouled off. He was late. So they've still got both their challenges. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Batting up, the third baseman,
Two outs, runner at first. Kyle digging in for the Rockies. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Mizorowski, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Right side, hard hit. And the inning is over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Grounded out his first time. This to third, and that one handled. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next to Pittsburgh, the first baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Cal Raleigh. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
up next to the Pirates.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Well, fresh off a stellar game. Let's see if he can keep it going today, Boog. Hitless so far at the dish, but it's still early.
That one to first. What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. McCarthy in his 4th year, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out, the only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Here's a 1-2. Marte fires to first in time.
Up next for the Rockies, the right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki digging in for the Rockies. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that one hammered way back there. It's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Up next for the Rockies, the first baseman, TJ.
And here's the first baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Oh, that's out.
Grounder off the pitcher. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now a chance for Tyler Freeman. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Fought off foul.
That's a ball.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it remains 2-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In there. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 1 and the Pirates nothing. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Back here in Denver, now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
And 1-2. Where'd that last pitch miss? Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Mike Trout. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Ball inside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing. No appeal. And it's 2-1.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Gets under and pops it up. Goodman settles under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That one a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
No, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Ball, that's out.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0.
Come on, Hunter.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Now one missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is low for ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Man at first with one gone. Ichiro Suzuki getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. This one in the air, right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there are 2 down. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
Harrows takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Goodman off the first with 2 away.
Ball, that's down.
And now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. And they'll do it again. Got him. That is the inning. The Rockies strand 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Good hitters count to 2-0. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani, the next Pirate to hit. The Rockies up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Bounce to the right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And first offering is fouled off. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. This is Pirates baseball on the show, Pittsburgh. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jake McCarthy.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Here we go, Jake. Ball 1.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. And it's filled up. Got him. 1 out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that misses. And that's ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Buxton under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman. He's 2 for 2. Out towards right center field. Buxton gets under it. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back, it's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Cal Raleigh now at the plate.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
In the air, left field, Freeman flying after this one. Off the base of the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Yordan Alvarez. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. No question about this one. It's out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Pirates take the lead. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Skeens is done, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Pitching change here, Jaden Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Lindor looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Lindor swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. 2 down.
Up next to the Pirates, the third baseman,
At the plate, Munetaka Murakami. He is struck out and he is walked. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Kyle Freeland, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Herget, the right-hander, also getting loose. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Sends it to first, and that's the inning. Cannonball coming. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Tyler Freeman. On the mound now for the Pirates, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Just missed. That one's in there. And now it's even 1-1. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Swings through that one out front that time. In the air to left center. Buxton on the move to the alley. Makes the grab.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Edward.
One out man at first. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 0-2. Out towards left center. Buxton on the move. And there's 2 down.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Here we go, Hunter.
A sliding stop. Throw to first in time. Got him. So 1 left for Colorado, and they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Herget.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year. Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's too low. Full count now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
Outside corner, there's a strike. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. That one outside. Full count now. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One out, runner at second. Shohei Ohtani, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Here comes Marte around third. And they lead by 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 1 for 3. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Right through there for a strike.
Come on, Jimmy.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Safe. And they lead by 3. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Up next for the Pirates, Cal Raleigh. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one fouled off.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Kyle Freeland.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track. Well, he was a game changer last time out, and we're seeing much of the same today. A tremendous asset for this lineup.
Guerrero, the lead runner out at second. Raleigh at first, 1 gone.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that is downstairs. And now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 1 out. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on
in the air, right field. brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The center fielder, Ichiro. Suzuki.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
Number 60,
32nd appearance.
Clevenger.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
This one in the air, right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
We almost saw a really nice leap and catch there, but he really put something behind that one off the bat. I'm impressed with the swing, and the carry put it just out of the outfielder's reach. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Karros. And takes low for ball one. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Rockies, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the order now. Next for Colorado, Jake McCarthy. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Off the plate, ball one.
One away with a runner at third. Now 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one. And down on strikes he goes, and there's two away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. On the mound now for the Pirates, Zach Littell. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Suzuki jumps out of the way of ball one. And another ball. That one misses. Ball three. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. 3-0 down. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And here's the first baseman.
The first baseman, DJ Rumfield.
Late swing, foul to the left. the tying run at the plate. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The count 2-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Now the left fielder, Tyler Freeman. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Swung on, belted. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Suzuki on third. Suzuki on at first with two down. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Rockies leave them loaded, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the eighth. Mike Trout digs in now. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still two challenges left for them. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One down. Now the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And a man aboard. Byron Buxton, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pirates going with a pinch runner, Kyle Teal. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. And it's second. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses. Ball 1.
That's ball 2. Strike him out.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Inside. And that's ball 1. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's go, Kyle.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And that's a fair ball. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies 1. You're watching Pirates baseball on the show Pittsburgh. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off is Ezekiel Tovar.
That's a ball.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Edouard Julien. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The Rockies down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. And that one is off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman.
Nope. That's inside.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Ichiro Suzuki will hit next. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound. Kyle Hart will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Ball inside.
Runner at second, 2 down. just off the inside edge. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Kyle Carroll, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up the middle, base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The tag, and he's in there. 3-run game, it's 5-2.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
First and second, 2 outs. Jake McCarthy digging in for the right. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
High leverage spot, and here Seiya Suzuki. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kyle Hart out of the game. So they turn to their closer, Brian Hoeing. He comes on for the 35th time this year. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Out front, rip foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Kick the 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And now the first baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Here we go, TJ.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. So they're all loaded up. Breaking ball inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. huge strikeout there. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3 through 8 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Juan Mejia.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And that is out of play. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Chase Dolander, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 1-2 stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In the air, right field, Suzuki on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th, running out of chances to pad the lead. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit, Cal Raleigh.
Outside, that's a ball.
Sliced hard, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That ends the frame. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains 5-3. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 9. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Fouled off down the right side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And there's 1 down. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Edouard Julien. 1 for 4 with a double. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
there's one, and that's a double play to end it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.